All right, everybody. It's a broadcast of the Everyday Star Network, sponsored by the E Nation. This is the Black Knight. Mella. I'm sure many of you have seen her around, seen her in the chat. She's called in. Sometimes she even comes up on the panel. She's a fellow veteran of mine. You know, and we share a unique experience. We both have defended this country. Everybody can't do what me and her did. Everybody don't have the mentality to do what me and her did. Everybody don't have that amount of courage to do what me and her did. So I respect her a great deal. And to have to sit and listen to her be berated and demeaned and bullied like I did today left a bad taste in my mouth. So tonight, I'm going to do this one for her. You feel me? All right, then, let's stone it up.
You was around pissing on your fucking self. I was stoned. Way back in 94 when I was. Hey, this is stoner music, man.
all right. What's going on, everybody? This is Gangsta Talk. Shout out to the E Nation showing up in the chat, and T. What's going on, Auntie? How you doing? Shout out to Yvette W, Tim Harvey and the likes. Haven't seen the Songbird show up yet, but I'm pretty sure he will. What's going on, everybody? We got a little something for you tonight. Going to be getting after two people. You know, we normally don't do this, but sometimes some things deserve a response. Now, everything don't deserve a response. You know, surely we at the Everyday Star Network, we really don't give a damn what most people think, okay? We get a lot of people who talk shit about us. They hate us because we love black women, and they say all kinds of crazy things, lies, whatever. And we don't even waste our time responding, okay? So, but sometimes something is done that's so egregious, even though it may be subtle, it's still like crazy egregious. It has to be responded to. And sometimes somebody is so phony and lies so badly that they have to be addressed. Now, every lie don't have to be addressed, especially if it's not. My whole motto is, if it's not true about me, I don't bother. Responding. But some lies are so bad and they're so loud, even though it's a lie, you can't let it ride. And some people are so phony and so fake, you just have to put it out there so people will know what they're dealing with. Well, we got such things going on tonight, you know. Y'all know Mella. Yeah, I've seen her around. She just started coming to the Everyday Star Network. You know, our sister. You know, that's my fellow veteran sister. You know, me and Mella, we share a unique experience. We are both ex members of the armed forces. We've both been deployed in defense of this country. We understand each other. We have a military state of mind. And so I know the type of courage she has. She knows the type of courage I have. Because at one point we both were willing to put our lives on the line to preserve the life of other people in this country. She knows what I'm about, knows what she's about. And on top of that, she's a great person. But to sit through what I had to sit through today and watch a coward bully her and demean her and degrade her and disrespect her in the way that he did left a bad taste in my mouth. And it kind of makes me wonder, it's like, you know, I think YouTube is saving a lot of people's lives because if these guys ran their mouth like that in real life, I'm telling you, a lot of them wouldn't be around. I bullshit you not. There's some things you just can't say in real life that you can get away with here on YouTube. You see, these guys, they hide behind these keyboards and these computer screens, and they say the craziest things to people that they would never say in real life. See, and I grew up old school. I'm traditional old school. I'm from the blacktop, right? So if you picked a fight with a woman, you was considered a coward. And at that point, you couldn't live in the community anyway. Nobody wanted to live in the community with a coward. Today, being a coward is a badge of honor. You got guys like Woke Progressive and RBR, right? Guys who think that their intellectual prowess exceeds their manhood, but it doesn't. You know, guys who think that they can talk their way out of everything with this beast. And all they do is end up compromising either their sexuality, their sanity, or their ethnicity, such in the case of RBR and Woke Progressive. Woke progressive has sacrificed his sexuality. RBR has become a white man who praises white people and hate black people and hate black women. And man, does he hate black women. And you know what? And the sad part about it is you have black women. I don't understand the black. Now, Dame has tried to school me on this several times. And I tried my best listening. God knows I really, really have. But I just can't get it. I believe it's because I'm not a woman. I just can't, it just won't register in my mind why black women, some black women, defend these kinds of guys who clearly hate black women. RBR clearly has no respect for black women and hates black women. You have a lifespan with him is only good as long as you agree with him. As soon as you disagree with him, you're done. So we're gonna show you. I want you to hear what's got me really, really upset tonight. Before I go in on this fucking ungrateful bastard, right? Then go ahead and get your FBI thing together.
All right, here we go. All right, let's cover our bases with the Fair Use Act. All right, this channel may contain content not authorized for use by its owner. However, according to Section 107 of the Copyright Act of the United States, the fair use, I repeat, the fair use of copyrighted work for purposes such as criticism, definitely, comments, assuredly, news reporting, only for those who don't know, teaching, we're going to learn something new today, scholarship or research is not an infringement of copyright.
No, Black Jerusalem, but if you can drop that link to Dame, drop it to Hey Dame, put your email in the chat. Yeah,
Okay, all
drop
right.
that link to Dame. All right, but go ahead. Okay, Dame. Get the timestamp up and get it all queued up. Let me tell y'all something, man. I had to sit there and listen to my fellow servicewoman be degraded, berated, and demeaned like she was nothing. This is a woman put her life on the line for this country. This woman was willing to give up her life to preserve American life. This woman has courage that very few people have. And to sit there and listen to a coward, a piece of shit that has never done nothing for this country, that's never done anything for black people, sit there and talk down to her like she was some kind of scallywag and her life was insignificant, was hard to endure, and not being able to reach across something and knock this dude's head off. See, YouTube protects guys like this. Social media protects people like this. You see, because in the real world, you can go overboard with your mouth. Your mouth can write a check. Your ass can't cash. Play it, Dan. Dang.
I'm coming.
This dumb bitch, Mella, she know damn good and well she know what I'm saying. She just believes these fucking racists so damn much that they have to be right. Why? Because they're white. All right, is this K? K's old dumbass.
Now stop for a second. Now I want you to sit here and listen to how he just berates her. Okay? How he talks down to her. The things he say to her. And this is before he talked about her children. You understand? The hatred that this guy has for a black woman is is unbelievable. And the fact that you have a black woman, a so-called okay, am I still coming through there?
Okay, you dropped off for a second, but you
Okay, I'm
coming
still
through
here. All
now.
right, yeah, right. And you know, and then the fact that a so-called black woman who heard everything that he said will come up there and pretend like she didn't hear anything, and then have the nerve to call out men for attacking women, but somehow overlooked what he did to her. It's unreal. Now, keep in mind, the whole time he's doing this to her, there are women in the chat, and the one that came up on the panel was in the chat the whole time that he was doing this to Mella, and came up on that panel and act as if he did nothing at all, and then had the nerve to call out men for attacking women. Play
it. Coon ass. Wish she was white. Wish she was Candace Owens and shit. Type bitch. Is that you, KK, or is that Trey? God damn, this motherfucker's going to no lengths.
He's going bananas, Daddy.
He's going to great lengths to lie.
He's going
All
to
right.
great leagues.
Yeah,
He's going ape shit over
He's
there.
not fucking around. All right.
Nigga, stop. Drop. Shut him down. Open up shop, nigga. Oh.
Deacon says you're a liar, Queen. Now, can he tell us what she lied about? No.
No, he can't. He's too stupid.
Thank you.
His mom dropped him on his head when he was only 3 years old. Oh.
Nah, that's not it. He killed the white boy because he
and he bounced.
No, he thought white people were still, superior and shit. So he thinks that he can kill all of them, and he can't. He better get educated, get civilized, and stop believing their fucking lies. That's what he needs to do. Why you call Mella a bitch? Because Mella is a bitch. She's turned into a bitch. Really? Yeah, man. You don't support no fucking coon ass nigga out here trying to destroy his black race and this country. What's in it for you, Mella, other than fucking up everybody else's life? See, she fucked off her life, joining the army and all that dumb shit. And now she wants to fuck up other sisters' lives. And plus, she's probably like you, Queen.
Stop. Mind you, this piece of shit ain't never did a damn thing for this country except tell fucking lies and traffic drugs across state lines and then give up his man who had a wife and a little baby just to keep his cowardly ass out of jail because he was too cowardly to do the time for the crime that he committed. So here you have a coward attacking a woman, right, who has more bravery in her little finger than he does in his entire body. Attacking someone who served this country, who protected his dumb ass. Kind of hater shit is that? Seriously, you jealous because she's braver than you? You jealous because she's not a coward like you? You jealous because she wouldn't do something so cowardly as to make somebody pay for her own transgressions? You gave a man up and turned on him so he could pay for the crime you committed. Kind of hater shit is this? Play it.
She probably resents dark-skinned sisters, real sisters, and so she has animosity against real sisters. Why would you do mean shit to people? Yeah, DMX died a long time ago, Taryn. God damn. Motherfucker 20 years behind this. Did you know Michael Jackson died? Taryn?
They're making light years behind
shit. Somebody break the news to him that Michael Jackson died. But don't tell him about
nigga Whitney Houston died.
But don't tell him about Biggie and Tupac though. You break his heart.
Nigga is a slow late bloomer.
Okay, stop. Stop. All right, y'all have to excuse Queen Maya. She's suffering from some kind of trauma. That's why we don't really pay her any mind. Okay? But RBR, you will never be half the woman Mella is. You'll never be half the one. You ain't a man, for one. Because a man wouldn't do what you did to this woman. A man wouldn't talk to a woman this way. A man wouldn't do something cowardly as attack a woman and her children and demean her and her children. A real man wouldn't do that. You're not half the woman Mella is. And you'll never measure up to her. For as long as you live, you're going to always be a coward that gave somebody up. She's always going to be a brave heroine that was willing to give her life for this country. And that's something you'll never take away from her with all your jokes, all your fucking disrespect. The day she leaves this earth, she's going to be honored. The day you leave this earth, people are going to say, damn, it's about time. Good riddance. Feel me? Play it.
Motherfucker died on the same day as James Baldwin and shit. Motherfucker. Yeah. Did you know Booker T. Washington, Nelson Mandela and shit?
That was years ago. Oh shit. He said late.
He said, did you know Nelson Mandela died? Shit.
Shit.
Mella wants to know if you got a channel, man. Where Max gonna go over there and shit. RBR didn't know that Michael Jackson had died. Max will start his story talking about I didn't know Michael Jackson had died. All right. She says, don't cry, Queen Maya, when RBR turns on you when you join the Klan. Start supporting Trump and the Nazis.
I'm crying now. I'm laughing so fucking hard.
She already did join the Klan and start joining the Nazis. Now, what's the difference between Queen Maya and Mella? Well, and that's the whole thing. Mella's lying. I told her that. Queen's not lying. She really joined the Klan, and she said because Sandra Bland and Breonna Taylor and they're killing black people. I'm not killing. Me and Obama ain't killing nobody. So she's with the motherfuckers that are killing people, that are threatening to kill her. Now I don't agree with it, but she's being honest, just like Ruby was honest. They don't care about the truth. They're not doing what you dumb motherfucking coons are doing. This stupid ass bitch is actually arguing that I'm lying when I say Joe Biden won the election. Or when I say the fucking disease is going to kill you before the vaccine. That you don't lie to women. that you don't help these motherfuckers kill off your own race and destroy our federal government. These motherfuckers think I'm right.
Stop. How in the world can any black woman sit up there and support a piece of shit like this? You have got to be kidding me. You know, being a man, I guess I'll never understand. I mean, I do understand a lot about the female nature, having that many sisters and the mother and all that. But I guess there's some things I'll never understand because I'm not a woman. But how can a woman sit up there and condone and support and defend a piece of shit like that? I'll never understand that. And like I said, Dame has been trying to school me about these kinds of women. And it's not that she's doing a bad job. You know, even Abby has joined in. They're trying to teach me how some women can be like this. I just can't. It just won't register in my mind. At least not now. It won't. You know, play it there.
All right. RBR turns on her all the time. Thank you. And what happens? I'm not lying. I turn on JB Gunner. Are they that dumb, Queen? I'm very simple. If you lie to me, I will turn on you. I am not accepting your fucking lies. Now, the problem is Queen feels that she can live a nice life and make her money and accept the fact that she's living a lie behind these damn Nazis, lying about being biracial. She does. You niggas don't think you can win an argument without lying. And your anger, Mella's anger, is that I won't accept her lies. The bitch can't win an argument. She can't have a conversation without lying. That's stupid. No, she's not lying. Those pictures aren't fake.
Of course not.
That
Some dumb motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's so jealous.
Right, but I don't know if they're jealous. They just don't like the fact that me and you aren't lying. That that you could get somebody to run up in you without having to lie to them.
Stop.
See,
Stop. Listen to how he talks about women, right? Listen to the level of disrespect that he has for women, the way he talks about how people just run up in y'all, man, like y'all some kind of dog out here in heat, looking for some stray dog to hump you so you can have a litter. Listen to the way he talks about you. And think about how the hell can you support somebody like this? How can you even be around somebody like this? Play it.
Thinks that the only way she can get her husband to want to run up in her is for her not to give him a divorce. So she thinks he won't fuck nobody else because he'd be breaking their vows. And he done fucked 50,000 women since she started pulling her bullshit. But she can't accept the reality. So she lies to herself, and I'm sure he lies to her dumbass. You see what I'm saying? She doesn't think she can live. If she's not lying, she's dying. I think that's what she believes. I'm trying to tell this dumb broad, she doesn't have to lie. Get up here and tell the fucking truth. You want these dumb men to lie to you, makes you feel good. It doesn't help your life. All right.
I already wiped my butt, Deacon.
There you go.
I wiped it with you, your tongue.
Everybody on YouTube who lost the debate to you lied and said they won the debate. Okay, well, thank you, Mella. That we could really use that information. All right. I am trying to close it out, but let me just see if this is Kai
Okay, now
Oasis
stop.
Trail one more time, and then I can.
Stop. How the hell can a woman sit on the panel and listen to some shit like that? Yeah, he did. You hear how he disrespected her husband? We're gonna run up in her. What kind of hater shit is that? What kind of man even talks like that to a woman? A man don't talk like that to a woman. A gay dude talks like that to a woman, though. That's the way them gays talk. Gays talk to women like that. When he told that woman that giving life doesn't make her special, it just means her womb works, and that any dog can shit out a litter of puppies. See, gay men talk like that to women. A real man would never talk like that to a woman. I would never talk like that to him. I would never say those kinds of things to a woman. Those things are extremely offensive and negative and derogatory and demeaning. I was taught better than I actually had a mother growing up who taught me better than that. Teachings that I still live by today. And then check this out. The woman that's about to come up on the panel, I'm going to turn it over here to Daniel in a minute. But the woman that's about to come up on the panel, right, sat there in the chat the whole time and listened to this fool disrespect Mella like that and came on the panel as active as though nothing happened and then had the nerve to turn around and say, there are men attacking women. This is the same woman, right, that defends RBR and ready to go to war with me, a man that's never disrespected her, never called her out of her name, never done anything to her at all, but willing to go to war with me to protect him, who's calling them nothing but bees and hoes and dumb bras and treating them like dogs, female dogs in heat, running around the street looking for any stray dog to hump them. I've never done any of that, but she's willing to go to war with me. She's willing to send me to my destruction to defend him. Make that make sense. And I've never done any of this. I've never talked to women like this. I've never treated women like this. But the women who would defend him, who are being berated like this and demeaned like this, are ready to go to war for me and send me to my destruction over him. Which got me confused as hell. Play it, Dame, and then from here you can go and take it over, okay? You and Abby can go in after the Dame.
They think it's a big deal that they come up here and play copyrighted music.
Dame.
It's not. Really, it's.
Hold on, I'm gonna take it, Dame.
Okay. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna go on mute.
Okay.
It's not a big deal. Who cares? All right, here they come. Here they come.
We go.
What's about to happen is Kai, who's a sub and a moderator at RBR Network comes up. And never seen her, never met her, so I was a little surprised. But I not too long ago put the link in the chat. But I was kind of leery of trolls, so she comes up and she says, she talks about what she supposedly said over when she talked to Max. Okay, here we go.
All right. Oh, okay. That is Kai. That's so refreshing. or if this is Trail.
No, it's me. It's me, brother.
Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know these coons. You looking good. You gonna make them jealous now, Kai. You supposed to. You ain't
Thank
supposed to
you.
look
I
that
can't
good.
even see. I'm coming up here. People talking so much ish to me. I'm trying to get the camera and stuff together.
Right. Well, they're gonna be mad because
Yeah,
you know
so
they're gonna
what's
be
good?
camming up.
Y'all doing good today? Sounds like you
Ain't
are.
Yeah.
much good, mama. Shit, what up?
What's up?
Mhm.
See you looking
Yeah,
all
so
good
whoever Margaret
on the
Sanger is
camera.
Yeah,
calling me a
that's
bitch in
Mella.
the
That's
chat.
Mella's dumb ass.
Hold on. Calling me a bitch in the chat. You said you was gonna come up. You sound scared. Come on up. You calling me out for no reason.
She ain't gonna come up.
She
She's
ain't
scared.
coming up here.
I don't know
But
if
she'll
she's left.
debate you
I
on
don't know.
Max's channel, though. She'll debate you on Max's
That's
channel at
probably
Neutral
Trail,
Ground.
Which ain't gonna
dumbass.
happen.
That's probably
But
You know what
Trail.
I'm saying?
nah, me and Trell
No,
been
no, that's
okay.
not
But
Trail.
like you was right, RBR. You said this. You said this like earlier on too. You said how people are gonna attack you in the chat, and you said that, and I barely would be in the chat. And you was like, "Yeah, Kai be here," and it was like, "Ain't no Kai. We don't see her. All this and that." And this was like about a year ago. And you said, "Yeah, she don't come in here like that. Y'all gonna attack her." I really felt like they wouldn't, but I appreciated you saying it. But I was like, he's just saying he wants to protect his people, so he gives y'all wrenches. But I see that y'all do attack certain people that stand their own ground. They don't run with a crowd or whatever, and y'all come for us. Arthur, I've been talking to him in like I don't even know how long. As soon as he came in, like instead of just like what up, like he got to target me. Like I don't know what's going on, and to me, that's you don't got to do that. Like you know what I mean? We be having more alike than what's not alike. That's how we unite. But for some reason, we're pushed to do a narrative where we don't get along with each other, and that's how people feel about the Black community at a distance, and it's wrong. It's not right. And if you're really about the community, y'all wouldn't be slamming each other around like that. And we wouldn't have men targeting women. That's bitch
Mm-hmm.
shit.
Mm-hmm. What
Y'all
about
don't listen
lying
to
to
me.
women? What about what Max does, where he lies to the
Oh,
women?
Mr. Black Knight that turned on me
Yeah,
because he thought I was going to be in agreement with him.
right.
Yeah. But he
Everybody
has a lot
hates
to
me
work
because of the
on.
truth.
Right.
For those of you that was there that night when she came up there, y'all know Max did not attack her. Nobody attacked her. You know,
Okay,
mhm.
okay. What is she saying the Black Knight attack her if she really a black woman? Because Black Knight always protect black women over here. She never attack even a woman on the panel before. So why he going to attack you if even though if you say something which is not good, he's not going to attack you for nothing because he wants to protect you, the black women, and even every woman over here. They want to be around. So Kaya, I think what she's saying the Black Knight attack her. I wasn't there, but I was listening. Black Knight did not attack her. That's a lie.
Yeah, yeah. He did not attack her. He talked with her. I talked with her. The chat that knew her was explaining to us who she was, and that yes, she's an RBR supporter. Some of them said they didn't. They haven't seen her before. Well, they could be newer people. But hey, nobody attack you. Now Max was having a discussion with you, was trying to understand why you would defend him, but he wasn't going at you. If you consider that going at you, you obviously ain't been here long enough to see what would somebody really going in on a black woman is like. All right, so you need to talk some truth, lady, and I can show the receipts. Not once did he attack you. Now he was trying to understand you and stuff like that. Um, and he talked about RBR, and he couldn't understand why you would defend him How you couldn't see what he was doing was wrong. Okay, here.
Right, but he resents you, and that's what troubles me is when a man resents another man because of how he goes about his panel and his days. He observes you and he came to you for advice on numerous occasions. So he respects what you do and he wants a piece. But instead, you want to go around and play Captain Save a Hole, and then when somebody call you out, you want to be mad. That's not how to go about it, bro. That's not how you do it. And I don't have to come back on your channel. You want to tell me you don't want me over there, then don't ask me to come over there. You came on 2 separate shorts about a gay. I did 2 gay shorts at that, and then you're going to come comment under them and then tell me to come over there. Come on now. Y'all can't handle me. Just say it. I don't have to come over there, and I won't.
Well, I know that you're.
Okay. Okay, now she's saying that he invited her there and then didn't want her there. No. He said she was welcome to come. Yes, he sent invites to quite a few people, but never once did he say um, um, that that she could go, or she had to go, or she had to leave.
Right.
Yeah.
But why? Okay, but why is she defending another black man and trying to be against another black man? Because what I don't understand is that what RBR is doing, or he's saying a nasty thing about black women, you never talk about it, and you want to be on top of mass against what RBR is doing. No, I think you might be having some personal issue aside what is going on now. And I disagree with you because we don't need to do this. We have to fight for our men. So you don't need to be against other one and then trying to defend the other one. No, that is bad.
Yeah. She wants to defend RBR so much that she's willing to twist somebody that's opposing him, twisting what he said, making him look like the bad guy, so that RBR look less bad, or that he's not so bad compared. Okay, so you twisting things about so RBR can look good, or that Max couldn't seem unreasonable. Anybody that was there, and we're gonna show the receipts that he did not attack you. He does not attack black women. Now he'll get into discussion, he'll get into disagreements, but he does not have to do it. He doesn't do it by screaming at the top of his lungs. He don't call no names. He just disagrees with your point of view. We can come in here and disagree without it turning into a big fiasco or a fight or anything. In fact, we welcome you to come, and you can have difference of opinion. Stuff. Okay, you're a fan of RBR. We have quite a few people as a fan of RBR. They still go there. I know for whatever their reasons is, and we have those who defend RBR, and we have discussions with them, and we try to understand each other. But we can still do it without getting into a big traka. But because you didn't get that, and you was expecting to get that, or you wanted to get that, so you can paint them in a bad light. Now you're gonna make up stuff. All right, let me continue on, and then I'm gonna show everybody receipts to show that Max didn't do any of those things she said.
Not Margaret Sanger. I figured you were Mella because you sound just as dumb. Is that Trail? I think Trail might be gay. I mean, no, what kind of a nigga would use a woman's name?
She was the evangelist of the Ku Klux Klan. Margaret Sanger was the evangelist of the Ku Klux Klan, and they're affiliating her with.
No, that's not true. The white, she lied to the Klan, and now the Klan's
Oh,
trying to
okay.
smear her. Yeah,
But it had to do with Planned Parenthood, right? And something.
Yeah. So she's responsible. She supposedly, according to Max, she sterilized the mothers of 1.4 billion black people. Now, there are exactly 1.4 billion black people on this earth. Now, if their mothers were sterilized, would there be 1.4 billion black people on earth if Margaret Sanger had sterilized them?
Okay. Those of you who knows about Margaret Sanger, see, just like she twisted things, here he is twisting things. We didn't say Margaret Sanger sterilized every black woman. Not every black woman went to Planned Parenthood. No, and not every black woman had an abortion. But there are those that got that they did. It's not every black woman in the world. You see how he twists things? And see how he tried to play off Margaret Sanger? She told him Margaret Sanger was part of the woman's Ku Klux Klan. And he's like, no, 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 she lied. To get what she want. Then you have some affiliation for their plan. The Ku Klux Klan was all for exterminating the black people. All right,
You
especially
know what?
the women of the Ku Klux Klan. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Abner.
Now finish your.
Okay. All right then. Let's go on. Let's see.
Yeah, because I don't know. I don't think this woman know what actually she's saying. I think she's doing that because she's been forced to do. She don't know what she's saying now because she's twisting whatever she's saying different way and different all thing together. She go here and say different thing. She come here and say different thing. Wow.
Now, for that person in the chat, that ungrateful person, listen here. Max did not go in on no woman. He's not going in on no woman now. No, we, the women here, are going after women. Women correcting women. She needs to be corrected. She was telling spinning tales and telling half truths and lies. Okay, I'm gonna just point out right. She lying. She's lying. So I'm confronting her with her lies. Especially she lying about Max. You come correct with the truth. He believes what Max believes what he believes. If you want to come at it that way and stuff like that, and that I don't believe, and she could say she don't believe, or she's gonna support him no matter what. But don't you lie on the man and stuff like that. Okay, let me
Exactly
continue.
because
Mhm.
exactly because lies is gonna help us. If you know the truth, just speak the truth. Don't lie because Mars haven't done anything wrong to you. Mars haven't attacked you. Never. She never attacked the women. She always he always been protect the women around. So he's not gonna attack you for nothing. Because of your lying,
In fact, you know what? Let me pause it for a second and jump to the receipts. Since we got some people in here trolling, trying to call Max out as a liar and that he jumps on women. No, this is women to women, woman to woman. I'm telling her that she's wrong. All right. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna queue up my receipts. I'm gonna put up my receipts because this ungrateful person is making me mad.
Exactly,
Okay.
because
Mhm.
when you pull out the receipt, that is going to tell them what we are saying now is the main
Hey,
truth.
excuse me, hold on a second. Hey, Truth, get that troll out of here. Hey, come on with these wrenches, man.
Oh, he got him. He got him. It's just that I saw it before he got it. So
Y'all
I
see
was like,
someone coming here with an obviously long name like that? Get him out of here.
oh yeah.
And we ain't worried about what they say anyway. We got truth on our side. Everybody that knows me knows I don't tag black women, so that lie ain't gonna fucking fly nowhere anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So you wasting your time with what we trying to do or set me up to try to look like I'm attacking women. Man, you can forget that one. Ain't nobody even gonna believe you on that one. You be better off trying something else. That one you ain't gonna never get off. You could even get that off with the manosphere. You went back to the manosphere and said, hey, Max attacking women. Be like, well, Max is simp. He ain't gonna never attack women. Even the manosphere wouldn't believe you. So that one you can forget about it. I suggest you try something else. Because that one definitely ain't gonna work.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So here I am. I'm going to pull up the receipts. Let's see. Key something or another. All right. Hello.
Hello, I couldn't hear you. Were you asking who am I and what you were saying about kicking
Okay. I
some?
was afraid you was a troll that was finna come up there and show some body parts.
Oh, okay.
Uh huh. So
I was
how?
actually asked to come here. That's really the only reason I'm here.
Oh, okay. How you pronounce your
It's
name?
Kai.
Kai.
Yes, Kai and Y007. And
Okay.
your Dame Frankie?
Yes.
Dame Frankie? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. You was here to speak to Max,
I don't even know.
the
Like
Black Knight.
I should have I don't know. He sent me a link, but no information. And so I'm just like, okay, I'll think about
All right. So that is Kai. Okay. Those who was there that night um when we was doing the pro black disclaimer. Kai came up after Max did his RBR, and he went to take care of some business, and she came up. All right. So as you will see in the beginning, we're just having a conversation, trying to get to know her, and give Max time to finish up and come back, because she said she was invited. Max gave her a link to the channel. I guess she saw the link in the chat and chose the opportunity to come up. But Max had just dropped off, I guess, as she came up. Okay, so pay attention. You will find that when Max come back, in the meantime, I'm just trying to get to know her.
it. And I'm like, all right, I'll just come through.
Okay. All right. All right.
He not here though?
Yeah, he's temporary. He's dealing with something work related, but he'll be back in a few minutes. All right. Kai, you ever been to YouTube before?
Yes, I'm familiar with YouTube. I'm a small creator myself.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Oh,
So was y'all
okay.
having a debate or was y'all just discussing? I heard you mention some new news about your channel. So what's
Okay.
going on tonight? I mean,
Okay. This was a Gangsta Talk. Not a
Okay.
debate necessarily, but it wouldn't be unusual for it to turn into one. No, he was doing a pro-black disclaimer to the international community because we're starting to get people from other parts of the international community coming in. And also, we had just did an interview with Joseph Hillinger um, on stuff about RBR. I don't know if you ever heard of Real Brother Network.
Yes. Yeah. I enjoy his show. I think he has a great show.
Okay.
Yep. But I might have misunderstood. He might have been like telling me to tune in.
Okay, he gave you the panel link. It's possible that he wanted to talk to you, do an interview with you, or talk about stuff with you. I don't know quite for certain. So tell me a little bit about your channel. Okay. Okay, I'm going to jump it up a little bit because this is all about me talking to her and my, trying to figure out, Max invited. I know, stuff like that. So I'm gonna jump it up a little bit because the part where Max come back is the part that it gets interesting. Okay. All right. So let me move it up just a little bit. Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I
The
don't know
black
what's
man
going
just
on.
came back in.
Sorry. Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
What's up, ladies? What's going on, y'all?
Hey,
What's up, Black Knight?
What's going on? Who am I speaking with?
he's speaking with Kai.
Yes, this is Kai.
Hey, Kai, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm fine. Did I meet you or
She said you invited her.
I did? Um, I did send out some invitations. I can't remember where though. I did ask some people to come
Wow,
by and check out the channel.
that's a great thing you could work on then. A whole set of vice people. Was it a mistake? Nah, but
yeah, I did.
You may have meant
did,
tune in, so that's why I said, oh, but I saw the link and then
No, but it's cool.
I thought that
it's cool. I'm good. It's cool. I'm glad you came on up. You're a black woman, right?
Yes.
Then there it is. You're always welcome here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I heard you. You said
RBR.
yeah. So you go over there with that lunatic?
No, you mentioned. What did she say? I mean, what'd you say, Jane Frankie?
Oh, I was telling the Black Knight that you said that you met him at RBR channel. You saw him at RBR channel.
Right.
Oh yeah, that lunatic. Yeah, but
you love him,
I used to. Not anymore because he done went. I'm not sure what's wrong with him. I think he done lost his mind. I really do. Back in the day when I first started coming to his channel, me and Arthur, everything was cool. He wouldn't like this. He wouldn't like this. He was even still somewhat pro-black back then. Now, I don't know what's wrong with him. He done lost his mind now. He's crazy. He hates black people. He hates black women. The things he's saying, I ain't never heard him say before. He's just, went off his rocker. And then the old JB Gunner thing and all that, He wouldn't even let white people on his show, back in the day, to say anything about black people. He done changed it up on that too. I'm not sure what's wrong with him, but he ain't the same anymore.
So you known him for some years now?
Yeah, no, I've been, shit. We go way back, man. When I got like when I said when I first started coming to his show, it was a couple of years ago, and like I said, he wasn't bad like that. He wasn't like this. He wasn't like paranoid like this. Like every time he turned around, somebody's trying to kill him, or he wouldn't know that. Like he was actually kind of pro-black. You know, I mean, he still did his old. He still talked about Nazis trying to kill us and all that, but he wasn't obsessed with it the way he is now. Like everybody's a Nazi or black Nazi. No, he was nothing like that.
Now, you see, he talks about RBR, and then he didn't even do it necessarily totally negative. He called him a name, but he was talking about the RBR he knew when he first got here. That that yeah, he was interested in his channel because RBR was the way he was. He spoke. There was a bunch of us that went that remember a few years back. You know, yeah, I remember RBR from 2018. That's the RBR, the one that Max describing to me. This the RBR I knew, and he didn't go in on RBR. He didn't go in on her for supporting it. But he's answering her question about that they've been back a long time. Hmm.
Right. And even
Hmm.
you can see how Mars was even talking to her. They were talking to her like they were having a conversation with each other without Mars saying nothing on her, without screaming on her or yelling on her, nothing. You see, they were having a conversation like you having a conversation with your brother or your sister. That was what happened in the beginning.
Hmm. So we're gonna go a
Yeah.
little further. Hmm. Yeah, we're gonna go a little further along. To see where Max supposedly went on in on her, and the dog pile on her. Oh yeah, supposedly we dog piled on her. You'll see. Come on, or not see.
I'm not sure what happened to him. I don't know if his mind he wrote it or he just went crazy one down. I don't know what's wrong with it. He don't have no respect. But back then, he used to defend black women. He used to come to the aid of black women, especially against the manosphere and stuff like that. Now he's just as crazy as they is, if not worse. You know,
Well, with some of what you're saying, I see when you're saying like how he can get upset with things or sometimes or think something. But as far as him being pro-black or not as pro-black, I don't really get what you're saying by that. And his hatred towards women, he's got a understanding with me. We've never had an issue. And with other people as well. So to say he hates black women, that's not true, and hates black people, I mean, I guess that would be your opinion, but if we being honest about everything, I'm really surprised that you would make those statements that you
how
just
long
made.
have you been watching him?
I've been watching him for over a year.
And you don't think he hates black people?
No, not at all. Does he get offended and sometimes like offensive at times? I've seen that, yes. But to say
And
hate and hatred and just to make it genderfied now with it,
yeah,
no, I
it's pretty
definitely
bad.
disagree.
All right, keep watching. You
No.
eventually you'll figure it out.
No, I've already got it figured out. I mean, I see you have an appreciation for women too. But at the same time, when we're up here and we're doing knowledge, I like to see people's motives behind what they're saying too and the facts. So I go by facts because I love the truth. And,
Yeah, I don't. I
I'm
don't
not
hate.
being won
I don't hate.
over by
Right.
sugarcoating
I don't
things
hate.
either.
Right. I don't hate black women. I never did,
Yeah,
and
you
I never
shouldn't.
will.
You shouldn't.
And I don't say the things that he said about. I don't cuss black women out and call it telling the truth. It's not how you talk to them. There's other ways you can talk to them to help straighten things out. We don't get on social media bullhorns and disparage our women like this in front of the entire world. You don't talk to them like they're not dogs. I don't like that. If you have an issue, you can talk to a woman. You can talk to a sister. Calling them bees and hoes and all kinds of disparaging things like that, it doesn't help them. You're not helping them.
All right. Well, that seems like there's other topics and content that you guys agree on sometimes and get a conversation going with. You're over there often, so that's why I'm like, I see that before you guys did seem to get along a little more. I noticed that the decline, but then I thought you guys it would have went away after a while. But I see you're still bothered by some things.
Yeah, man, I don't like the ambush he did on Dame. I'm my little sister.
As you can see, still having conversation and stuff like that. You know, he asked her some questions, she asked him some questions. You know, now Max is gone on part of the reason that he don't like the way he keeps going at the women. Keep ambushing them, cursing them out because he disagree with them, or he thinks they're lying. So he's going in on them. There are ways to do that. There's other ways, but RBR don't want to see that. He wants to do what he wants to do. So he wants to curse out women, call them all kind of names and stuff like that, and try to claim that they act in that way. So he's gonna call them with that way. But we seen him turn on people that hadn't even talked to him, haven't said anything to him, didn't agree or disagree, and he went on. He'll just go off the handle, flying and attacking. And that's the main issue Max has. The way he be coming at the women. The women in his channel, the women that ain't in his channel.
Yeah, it's bothering me quite a bit.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know nothing about that.
You attacked her for no reason. It's extremely disrespectful. And then on top of that, he's crazy. There's the whole JB Gunner thing with the white boy. Like I said, back in the day, he would never do something like that. He would never let a white boy come on a panel and just start calling black people out of their name like that. He wouldn't do that back there. At least not when I knew him. He wouldn't do it. And then say that he's letting JB Gunner tell black people the truth. What is it that we don't know about racist white people? I mean, at this point, you don't know that racist white people don't like you and think you're the N-word?
Sorry about that. Went a little bit too long. But yeah, so she's gone on Max. She just like RBR, she turned on Max, saying, calling him Captain Saber, that word that Saber prostitute, Captain Saber prostitute. You know the word, the H word or the WH word. And so she's turning on women and calling them names too. As a black woman, um, why are you accepting disrespect from this black man because you like him, but you're claiming disrespect or calling him out some names because he don't jump on black women, that he's protected of black women, and that he think all black women should be treated right no matter what life bring her to. If she had to prostitute, He knows that there's a reason behind it. More often than not, survival. Yeah, this is her twisted, ugly way of calling him a simp. Look, this woman also must have an issue with black women. Or women, period. But since Max is black, um, is a black woman protector, she has an issue with black women. Here she is calling black women names. Not once did Max call any black woman no name, including her who disagree with him, including other women that disagree with him. They can never say that he called them a name, that he called them the B word, the H words, the WH words, any words. He don't curse at them. Now, have I heard him disagree with them? Yes. He does not pander to women. Just because he believes a woman should be treated right at all times does not mean he's a panderer. But that does not mean that he's against black women or he hates black women. He might not agree with certain things we do, but he accepts, that that if there that there's reason behind the things that we do. We don't do things for nothing. He understands there are certain things that's just women being women. He accepts that there are certain things that's just us being female. Has nothing to do with anything. Now, yes, he's old school, the older generation, and I don't like the fact she's taking advantage of the fact that he's a gentleman and he would not attack her. But hey, that don't mean she's not going to be corrected. I'm here to correct her, because Max is of that generation where the men talk to the men and the women talk to the women. When the men are wrong or doing wrong, that's what the men are there for. They dare to talk to other men. Women, when we're doing wrong, we got to talk to the women that's doing wrong. And I am talking to you because you're wrong. You're wrong for calling him a Captain Save a prostitute. Okay, I know the exact word she said. I know we on Gangsta Talk. But I don't like it. Yeah. So you have an issue. Maybe that's why you don't see that RBR is being abusive, because he ain't physically attacking a woman. We already heard footage of him going at his wife. There's a video out there floating in the internet where he actually pushed his wife down. Wait a minute. You only been seeing him for what, a year? There's those of us who've been here a lot long. We've been listening to RBR a lot longer. We ain't just throwing this out of the blue. We've seen the changes happening and stuff like that. When he says, "Give it some time," he's letting you make your own decision. He figured as you see him do these things, you will see on your own. But hey, you see everything. You've been watching him for a year, maybe two, and you think you already know, and you feel the need to chastise him. Okay, he's your RBR is your friend. You want to defend him? Okay, yeah, right. We all went through that stages. We all went through that defending him. Think he is the only one? Okay. I'm just getting heated, and I'm going to end up dragging this out. Let's continue on with the video.
Right.
The problem I got with guys like him, right, is that when guys like me come down on guys like that, I get viewed as the bad guy. Because guys like that are celebrated in our community, and that's what's wrong with us right now. See, he ain't no different than the manosphere or the SYSBMs. And people just can't see that. So when you come down on somebody like that, it's kind of like taking something away from the black community. And it shouldn't be. Guys like myself who come to the aid of the black community against guys like this who influence our younger men, right? We get seen as the bad guy. And people like that always get defended.
I don't see that. I don't see you being viewed as a bad guy. I don't know. I don't see that. You feel that way, and then you feel that the other people are defended. Not many people defend him. In some way, I'm defending him. Whether it's obvious or not. But I don't see too many other people defending him. You're saying people like that get defended. He's against black people. I think you're offended by the way he says things. But I genuinely feel that he's a genuine person. Maybe he could work on some things within himself. But I know we need people like him around, people that bring up topics that are current, that are from the past, that have experience from being here longer, being on this planet a while and having different experiences to share with us. And it does get crazy. We all get a little crazy sometimes, I think. And what black people go through, I don't know. It's like we do what we do to stay sane and push forward. But there's some of us that are willing to fight, and we're not going to just sit down. And we're not going to just be quiet. Like I'm a quiet person, but in some ways, I'm not going to be so quiet. And I do things, some people don't know about, but it's things that need to be done. I feel like it could possibly help the community, you know. But I don't have too long anyway, but I just wanted to stop up. I was just a little confused. So I got the message. You had sent it under one of my shorts that I just did or whatever. And so that's what just like kind of came up. Looks like he dropped off.
Okay. All right. So she's saying that that we need people like RBR, and we should listen to him because he's older. Okay, hey, you gotta vet your elders that you're listening to. Not all of them know everything, you know, and not all of them you should learn everything from. I know it's hard to believe because we taught that well, those of us those you respect your elders, listen to the wisdom, but listen to what they're saying. Is this is what we want to pass on to the next generation? Is this what we want for the next generation to have? That it's okay, that when a woman disagree with you, get to scream and holler and curse her out, call her all these names. You get to talk about her kids, talk about her career choices or her life choices. Like it ain't nothing.
Yeah, that is a main problem because if you say he is an elderly person, an elderly person needs to teach the younger people who are coming the knowledge that they have to base on. Now he's rather teaching you the wrong path that you're gonna be. He never puts any knowledge in your mind. He's just telling you women being this, black women are this, they are so and so, all kind of names that he been giving into black women. So are you saying it that he is giving us the right path we should be as young as we are and we learn it? Oh no, then this is very wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you teach him, even the words say, teach the child where he's supposed to be. You have to teach us the right path. He never respect any kind of woman. He never respect black women. He never. Even his own wife, he never respected. So if you're giving us advice or you're talking to us to listen to such a man like this, what else are we going to let or what else are we going to pick it from what he's bringing out from his mouth? There's nothing which is going to help us.
Yeah. There's nothing he's teaching that can help us. That when he disagrees with somebody, he calls them out liars. When they presenting facts and truth, oh no, they lying. Or they coons, or they Nazis, or everything else. You know, that he can't talk with people. No, he gotta mute them because he don't like what they're saying. Kick them out. The very things you were accusing Max of, that's what RBR does. Max never done these things. Uh huh.
He never done those
Hmm.
things. Never.
And yeah, yeah. Um,
He always been
even
fighting.
when.
He
Hmm.
always been fighting for the women. When any man jump against the women, he always fights. Say, hey, I don't want you to jump against the women over here. I don't want you to talk any ash on any woman over here. I hate that. I protect my women. That's what Mass is teaching the young brothers, so that they will know how they're going to basically base on women. But you telling us this man we should follow him. Yes, it's true. He has some of the things that he says good, but if he's directly go to the wrong path, we have to also say it.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, you hear Max talking to the men, and it seemed like he's being rough. But hey, it's men talking to men. Um, he's not trying to baby men or treat them like little boys, you know, or worse yet, little girls. He's not soft soaping it. The men do not have time for that. You know, to hold your hands. The only whole handling is done is between a man and a little boy. And that's to help him get across until he can do it on his own. And that's mostly when they're babies. So he ain't handheld in no man and stuff like that. So he's gonna go in. He's not treating um RBR any differently than he would any other man. You know, he gave RBR too many chances. He decided to see the funny side of stuff and stuff like that. But he does not accept and do not like, and he will go in on RBR when he talking mess about women, when he's talking mess about stuff he don't know. But hey, RBR is your friend. You have the right to uh to to um to hang out who you want to hang out. Defend them if you want to. See or not see what they're doing. But you do not have the right to lie on a man who's pointing out the truth that RBR do not want to face, do not want to tell, and will and lie about. Yes, RBR does lie. He lies, he tell half truth. But anyway, back to you.
Hold on one second, Dan.
Uh-huh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Let me address something real quick, okay?
Mhm.
Hold your thought. Hey, look, let me tell you, trolls, something, okay? For one, I really don't care nothing about you, okay? That's one. Two, yeah, if you come in here and you say something against black women, everybody that knows me knows I don't play no games when it comes to black women. You can't say nothing against black women in here. I don't care how small it is, how minute it is. If you are against the black women, a woman in here in any way, I will consider you an enemy to black people. Everybody that knows me knows that. Now you can call it extreme, you can call it whatever you want. I don't give a damn what you call it. Yeah. As soon as me or my mods hear anything that we don't like against black women, yeah, that's your ass. Now I'm saying it. You're hearing it from the mouth of the Black Knight himself. Yes. As soon as me or my mods hear anything in here that we don't like about black women, that is your ass. Now you can call it a double standard, a quadruple standard, whatever standard you want to call it. But that's the way it's going down in here. My rules are what they are, and they're absolute. I'm not changing it for nobody. We don't tolerate no disrespect to black women in this space. You come in here and act like you don't know what it is, you're going to find out what time it is real quick. All right? Now, I don't give a damn if you don't like that. You can take yourself elsewhere. Go to RBR. You can get your your B word fixed on over there. Okay? They don't give a damn about no women over there. Is that where you want to go? Go over there. But over here, we care about our black women. We love our black women, and we protect our black women over here. And that's something that I'm proud of. That's the way I was brought up. That's the way I'm gonna go to my grave. And guess what? I don't give a fuck if you don't like it or not. Because you can get the fuck out. You feel me? Mars, continue doing what you've been doing. You hear anything out of the way towards black women, smoke the motherfucker who's saying it. Peace, power, and unity.
All right. There's your proof. He does not soft things with men. Okay, well then if it ain't about you, you don't have nothing to worry about. You with the program, you have nothing to worry about. You just gotta watch what you're saying. Some of you, what you're saying might be suspect. All right. So, you saw examples of what I just said. Max is not holding no black men hand. He's not pulling punches. He's telling you like it is. He ain't changed. All right. Whew. Now, let's continue with this. Yeah, he's in a bad area. But thanks for coming
Okay.
up.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
just because
Again with him again.
we have different ideas about RBR don't mean we can't come have a discussion, talk about it. I understand. I was an RBR fan in the beginning. Except for his little fixation on Obama, he was okay. Told us some things we didn't know, some facts, his perception and stuff, and then the moment he start, I used to say, was he feeling himself or he started spiraling out? He started becoming more and more and more. And then when he went over to JB Gunner's channel to have a debate, we went there to support him, but he went off the debate and went into the issues he had with other black YouTubers. And like, whoa, wait, what happened to you debating him? And why are you spinning off into this? And why are you bringing all these people to the attention of this racist white man? And it sounded like I guess growing up, there are certain things you don't tell white people your business, especially not you have an issue with other black people because they will use it against you. So it's like, what is going on here? You know, we start turning, was mad. He wouldn't accept or see that what he did was wrong. And because he wouldn't accept that and he didn't feel he was wrong, um, we would turn our back, we back off from him because okay, you know, you went into this other sector to no race, and now, and then when he doubled down and brought the dude over to his channel, invited him to his channel, then his panel, then he had a wrench, and next thing you know, the dude's co-hosting with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've seen him. Yeah, I've seen him starting to come up there more often. Somebody came up there and said, I don't know if he still has a channel or not, but I did notice that he comes over there more now. I don't know if he had to. I don't really know. To be honest, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. I
But
don't.
yeah,
I don't really go to Brother's channel. The only reason I know is that Max goes, and sometimes I'm listening for Max. But normally, since that first JB Gunner thing, I've been pretty much ghosting him, and it could have been when a whole bunch of us, pulled back from him. He could have went downhill. Next thing you know, JB Gunner and and comes to the attention, and then he's doing things that's turning into coonery. He's letting this guy call black peoples in his area the N word. Okay, we already know he's racist. We know he thinks we the N word. We don't need him saying it. You know,
yeah, I've heard him
so
say
that
that.
truth
But
we could do
didn't he
without.
get called a racial? Didn't he get called a racial name, and then he said a racial name back, and that was what
Um,
set it off, I believe. From
no, not the
Oh, so
show
that was
I
a
saw.
different time, because
That
that
was
is what happened. So I don't know if it was like two shows it happened on. I know they argued, but the actual N word, I don't know. I thought it was just that one show. But
mhm,
when he's been up there and he was up there again, last I saw Max was laughing with him. He was laughing with the dude. So I was like, oh, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? So to be honest, I watch people. I see y'all sometimes.
mhm,
Whether it's a long time or not, like I said, I come for certain content.
mhm.
Entertainment is fine too, but
Yeah.
he just was saying these things. I won't go on to it because he's not up here. So,
Mhm.
but
Yeah.
then it was okay. Then I'm laughing with him. Then you're talking with him. So it's like, so I was like, okay, is he seeing what Real Brother is doing or trying to show, through the guy after all? But after what he just said to me, he still doesn't see it that way. But you
Uh-huh.
know, I guess that's more for the people that were on the panel to kind of maybe debate out. I have to
Yeah.
rewatch it for myself,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
From what I've seen of it, uh, um, Max and the other dude that was talking with JB Gunner have issue. Max was trying to tell him to back away from this, and he was telling Max to mind his own business. Stay out of it. Leave me alone. So Max backed away. So when he get called this by JB Gunner, and he lost the discussion or lost control of himself or whatever. And Max is laughing at him, especially when he started going in on Max. How could you stand there and let him call me that? Dude, I was trying to tell you from the beginning, he's a racist. He's gonna say that. Don't go into it with him, but you didn't want to listen. And now you want to run to me saying, why am I not doing this and why am I not standing up for you? Wouldn't let me to. You told me to stay out of it. So I took you at your word. You got it. Okay, I'm gonna let you have it then. It's the same thing with others. I knew about others who was telling RBR not to go to JB Gunner. Same thing with Queen Ahmad, not to go there. No, you're not ready for a debate with him. You really got to study him. Be really on top of your game when you dealing with him. And from what I've seen, yeah, JB Gunner can be reasonable talking to you and stuff like that. But just because you have a nice conversation, don't forget who and what he is.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah. Hmm.
That's right. Always keep in mind who you're talking with. That's if
Yeah.
you're gonna
Yeah.
talk to them.
So
Yeah.
if you try to tell somebody, hey, don't go there. Hey, you're not ready for this dude. Or hey, this dude's gonna eat you up. And then not only did he beat you, he called you a name, and you asked me why I'm just sitting there watching. You told me you got this. But as I said, they let their issues with each other get in the way. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
but as I said, I personally think we need to just leave RBR alone. Let him, there was this new aspect of him is feeding off both the negative and the positive energy that's coming from this.
Hmm.
But I understand the irresistible, the entertainment, the drama. Maybe it's an opportunity for you to tell some races off that you never have the opportunity before, and you're not in their sector of space, they in yours. Some people would jump at that opportunity. I get to tell races off in my sector, even though I can't mute him or but he can't mute me neither. I get to tell him off. You know,
Hmm.
that's also an irresistible urge to some people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's true.
Or there's some people that want to understand the mind of the races. So they want to talk to them, have a conversation, pretty much, that pretty much dissect the mind that, is racist and hate black people. And JB Gunner said, I don't hate black people. I just believe in my race first. Which,
Hmm.
which could be. But and he's honest enough to say, I don't care if I have to walk, roll, step on, but as long as me first, you know,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
yeah. Shoot, I work right alongside Clan. Sorry, y'all. Got too caught up in the talking. But as you see, one time did we raise our voice? Did I raise my voice? She raised her voice. Calm conversation. Did we gain up on her? I still hadn't seen us gain up on her yet. Yeah, we just talking some stuff. So, talking. I'm talking about issues I had with RBR. And how he had changed, and how I pull back from it. Okay, let me jump it up a little bit to when Max come back. Maybe the issue ain't me. Maybe she has an issue with Max. Let's see. Let's see what else my receipt shows. Just became their pet. Now I swear put a collar on you with a tag on there. I belong to this white person.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. But as for
Yeah.
RBR, I'm more worried that he's breaking down psychologically because, as I said in the beginning, he wasn't like this. He had this little where I think it was like a Tourette's with Obama. But hey, we understand. We was all Obama fans at one point or another, or still is. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there was nothing wrong with that. you know, but as I say, he starts spiraling outward. He started uh, spiraling more. In fact, I remember getting into an argument with one pound. Look, stop it! Stop winding him up. I don't want him spiraling out. I want to have a nice conversation with RBR. Okay, so sometimes he be feeling himself, and he'll be making jokes and making fun of people. I could deal
Hmm.
with that. Is when he starts spiraling out and he's lashing out at people, and we're all rushing bots. We all Nazis, shooks, and then he moved on this new thing. We all coons. We all race traders. We all
Yeah,
lying.
yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that, y'all. I fell off.
Hmm.
We're
Yeah,
here in
she said it was in
Florida.
a bad area. I was actually
Yeah.
getting off. Well, I was getting off about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, I'm
But
sorry. I didn't mean to
no,
hold
it was
you
a good
hostage.
conversation. That was fine. That was fine. But
Hmm.
yeah, we'll just see where things go from here too, because we heard each other out. Um, I don't want it to be like it's your show and everything, but I don't want it to be too much of like a bashing of real brother, because I believe his intentions are right, and that's why he's had us, and that's why he has me, and he still has me, and other people too. There's things we could work on, but obviously there's something about him that people gravitate to. That's why his channel has grown, and it's still
Yeah,
growing.
it's because they gravitate towards the entertainment and the drama that he brings. It's not
Right,
like
right. But you say
he
that, but
actually.
you've been a part of it. You've been a part of it. Like you've
Yeah,
been here alive. You know what I mean? So
I used to
I
be a
mean, you
part of it.
can't really.
I used to
But
be a part of it, but then I realized that I'm making a mistake.
well, I think y'all could work it out. Maybe it's not right
I
now.
ain't no
Maybe it's
working
not
nothing
right
out with him.
now. Maybe it's not right now. But we'll just see what happens in
Like I
time.
said, people defend this guy. That's our problem in our black community. We got things backwards. We keep defending people like this.
Are you referring to me? Because if so, you got to say it, please.
No, well, yeah, I do think that you're defending them, yeah,
Don't
but I'm
think
used
it.
to it.
Know it. I already said I was. You don't got to think it. Know it. But
But you want to
But I
come.
heard you out. I heard you out.
See,
You
the
know what I
problem
mean?
is that when somebody like me go up against a guy like that who's hurting the black community and the black people can't really see what he's doing, they get defended against guys like me. He ain't nothing but a bully. He bullies
Right,
women.
but
That's all he does.
nobody's coming against you. You keep saying
Yeah, yeah.
because,
People are
right,
coming
but you
against me.
can't say because I'm defending him that people are going against you. That's how you feel about
I
you.
don't. I
That's
don't.
how you
I
feel
don't.
about it. That's how you
Yeah, I
feel
don't know
about
why. I don't
how
know why
people feel
anybody.
about you.
Right,
You
but I
got to
don't know
work
why
on that.
anybody. I don't know why anybody would defend him. It's not about what they feel about me. It's about them defending him. Why would you defend somebody who don't care nothing? I mean, he don't care nothing about black people. I mean, this dude done sold us out, man. You let a guy. Tell you, man, we got a problem as black people about not knowing who our enemies are and not being able to differentiate between friend or foe. Got a big problem with guys like this, Kevin Samuels, the Manosphere. These guys are heroes in the black community, and they shouldn't be. And the thing about it is, as black men, we are our first and last and only line of defense for our women and children. If they don't have us, then who do they have? So the very few black men that do come out here and ready to defend and protect, if you tear them down, do you have guys like this that they don't have no defense against? Then what?
Do you feel you're being torn down?
Excuse me?
Do you feel you've been being torn down?
Yeah, I'm being held back because this guy's a lunatic, and it
How are
kills
you
me
being
that
held
people
back?
can't see it.
How are you going to hold another man accountable for you being held back?
I'm not holding him accountable for me being held back.
But that's what you just said.
No, that's not what I said.
What did you say then?
I said I'm being held back. People are defending them.
That's exactly what
If
I
I go
just said.
right, if
You
I go and
said,
mow him down, listen, if I go check this out, if I go and mow him down, right, and there's people in the front of him that's defending him that I don't have any beef with, and then somebody gets hurt in the process, that's holding me back.
No, I don't think it's holding you back. I think what you're saying and what you think about yourself, based on what you're saying, you're holding yourself back a
Well, it
bit.
ain't got nothing to do with myself. Myself
It
is
has plenty
fine.
to do with it because it's
No, it
how
doesn't
you
have
see
anything
it.
to do
It's
with
how
it.
you see things. You think people are against you. I don't have to be against you to
It's
not
not
agree
about being
with you.
against me. What I'm saying is that people are defending him. I don't want to hurt
Right? You
somebody
have
I
a
don't have any
problem with.
issue with.
Okay.
Right. I
Okay.
don't want to hurt somebody that I don't have no issue with. I'm not that
Okay.
kind of person.
All right.
I do realize that people find him entertaining and they get in the way of what he's doing because they don't see what he's doing. This guy's anti-black. I mean, it's so obvious that he's anti-black. But a lot of black people can't see it.
Okay. Yeah, so he's mentioned this before, and she mentioned it, but she twisted it. Okay, okay, he's seen as getting RBR out of the community. RBR has become a bad element of the black community, getting him out of it. But yet, there's a bunch of people defending him, especially black women who are defending him. So he don't want to hurt black women. He don't want to get caught up with them. His issue is with RBR. You know, not with the black women who defend RBR. He understands that they're going to defend RBR, but because they keep running interference, he feels he feels hindered because he's trying to deal with RBR, man to man RBR. You know, he's not trying to. It's like you're trying to get like it's like he's physically trying to get rid of the bad elements, or in this case, abusive man. Okay, it's like he's trying to get the abusive man out of the community who's been beating up on women, attacking women, calling them names, and doing all kind of things. And he's a detriment to the community. And here is a bunch of women who are, in this particular case, one woman who's jumping in the way. You don't hurt him. You leave him alone. He ain't doing you nothing. When he wants to grab RBR and shake him, give him a few punches for the way he been treating the women in the community. But he can't do it because there's this woman in the way, and he can't just grab her, and she's blocking his getting a hold of RBR to get him out of the community, so he can no longer abuse women and call them names and attack their children. But he can't do that with you standing in front of RBR with your hands out. You can't touch him. Do touch him. You leave him alone. He's a part of this community. He's helping the community by abusing women and attacking the children. Attacking everybody that disagree with them and call them liars. Refuse to see the truth. All right. So is
And it's like what Mother Earth said, right? He's using black women as meat shields. Like, I mean, he hate black women the most. I mean, we just played how he talked about Mella, like she was a freaking dog, like her life was insignificant. And the fact that a woman would come up and stand by him and stand by his side, and was in the chat when he was talking to this black woman like this, it's just ridiculous to me. I will never understand that. Talking about he's good for the community. He's got good. you know, when she said that he has good topics and stuff like that, trying to figure out what she's talking about and what show is she talking, because he ain't never had to. All he does is say the same thing every single day. And then what chills me is All these lies he keep telling about, people keep telling him, right? He never say what the lie is, and he never tells us what truth he's telling. I mean, it's the same psychobabble every single day. So I'm not sure what that's all about. And like, yeah, I don't want to have to go through a woman to deal with a guy like this. You know, I mean, I just don't understand why would a woman in her right mind, especially if she hear the way this guy talks to women and about women. What woman in her right mind would even stand by a guy like this? I don't get it.
Yeah.
That's got me more confused than anything else. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, she's starting to sound like RBR twin. She can see RBR going in on women, calling them out their names, talking about their children, attacking their children, and stuff like that. But she don't see that. Oh, that's not a problem. But Max disagreed with her about whether RBR is good for the community. Oh, he's attacking her.
And she tried the
Max
white tactic on
disagreed.
me. And she tried the white method on me too. You know, see, white people try to attack your mind. She tried to attack my mind. She tried to say, "What's something you feel about yourself?" No, myself is fine. I'm cool with myself. You know, you can't. I'm not gonna let you attack my mental. Like, you know, I said what I said. I meant what I said. It's like I'm being held back because you're in front of him. I don't want to go through you. I don't have any beef with you. I don't want to hurt you. You're a black one. What do I want to hurt you for? Right? And so if you're in front of him, that holds me back.
Mm-hmm. And not to mention, Max is trying to protect you too. I don't be there enough to know if he's attack you, but it's gonna be a matter of time before he attack you. If he can attack a woman that hadn't said anything to him, wasn't even part of his discussion, and then out of the blue
He
start
probably
cursing out and calling her names, what do you think he's gonna do to you, who's right next to him?
well, well, you heard what she said, right?
Uh-huh.
He doesn't have that kind of relationship with her. So apparently they have a different relationship that him and the other women don't have. I think the closest woman he's ever been to was Classic Ruby, and they had a falling out. You know, Classic Ruby doesn't like me either because her and Charlie don't like me either because I love black women. You know what I'm saying? They got a problem with me too. It's like I told her, but she's talking about, well, you know, you use black women to grow your channel. I said my channel was growing because I love black women, not use them. And you know what? And you know, I blame this generation of black men because the black women in this generation, I must sound like a fool to them when I say I love black women. I just thought about that, you know, yesterday.
What?
I mean, be honest, y'all, from this generation. Don't I sound like an old fool to y'all when I say I love black women? Y'all can't even get that in your mind, right? Because the dudes today are so raggedy and so screwed up, right? And so full of hatred. So when a black man comes out and say he loves black women, it sounds crazy to you, right? Type of one in the chat if you think that sounds crazy. If a black man today tell you he loves black women. Type of one in the chat if that sounds crazy. Y'all can be honest about it. Because I must sound like a damn fool to y'all. And some of these women don't get it. They think that, you know, I'm some kind of gimmick. What? You love black women? What? What planet did you just come from? What do you mean you love black women? What kind of scheme you up to? There ain't no scheme. I actually love black women. I know that's hard for a lot of people to understand. But you gotta understand something. I'm not from this era. I come out of the 60s and 70s. I'm altogether different. We was taught love in the home, love and respect in the home. So when I come out here today and say I love black women, man, a lot of black women think I'm crazy. Man, what is this old man talking to? This old fool talking about? What do you mean? Did you hear what this fool just said? He loved black women. And that's a shame, bro. I blame you lousy ass Nagas for a lot of black women today thinking like that. Because they can't even believe that a black man actually loves them. Because of you lousy Nagas. I sound like a fool to them, to a lot of them, because of you lousy Nagas. Go on, type of one in the chat if you think that's crazy. That a black man today say that he loves black women. They engage the chat.
Oh well, I see two. I, s- I see a two. I see a one, but it's not women. Um, I see a bunch of guys saying they don't see nothing wrong with it at all. It's,
Well, I'm not talking about my soldiers. I know my soldiers don't see nothing wrong with it. I'm talking about the women. You know, it's okay. Y'all can be honest, man. If y'all think that, it sounds crazy for a black man today to say that he actually loves a black woman, he loves black women to mean it. See, back in my day, it was no big deal, to say it. It was natural. But in this day and age, it may be completely different. With the way y'all get treated by these niggas today, all this hatred, and then here come a
okay.
guy like me from the old school talking about, man, I love black women. And the women don't even believe it. Like, man, what's wrong with this fool, man? She thinks, check this out. That woman, Kai, right, thinks I'm make believe. She doesn't believe I'm real. When I say I love black women, she doesn't know that I actually believe that. And that's a part of me, and that's who I am. She don't believe that. She think I'm some made up, a cardboard cutout. She don't believe that. Go ahead, play it, Dan. I'm sorry, go ahead, Dan.
Okay.
You were saying?
Okay. Mother Twerk says, one, it sounds crazy because a lot of dudes are performative these days.
Yeah, yeah. And that's what's bothering me, man. It's like, I listen to black women like, I'm like, I love black women. They look at me like, well, what? Love black women? What's that? That's a shame, man. And you know what, man? That's the fault of this generation of black men. Y'all got these women like this because you don't love them. You don't express that you love them. All you do is express hatred. That's why they like it. That's why they don't believe a guy like me is actually real or a guy like me actually exists. Because they don't believe any men, black men can love them because all y'all do is tell them how much you hate them. I ain't heard one of you niggas yet say you love black women. Go ahead, Dan.
All right. Yeah, Mother Twerk says, and looking at today's men' reaction to Fresh and Fit and them agreeing that they don't like black women, it feels a Twilight Zone.
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna give you guys a heads up. I don't know if y'all been. Look, man, it's not a okay. It's not a good look for dudes to be up on a show with women cackling about women and what they don't like about women. That's not manly at all. See, a woman don't have to be manly. She's not a man. Women love conversation. So they'll sit up there and they'll conversate with you. But it don't mean that they digging you like that. It don't mean that they respecting you like that. That's one thing you guys got to understand. Your manliness is always on display with women. Women are not here to teach. They're not here to teach you how to be a man. They're not here to tell you how to be a man. You're supposed to already have that information instilled in you by your father or the male people in your life growing up. They're not here to tell you how to be a man or tell you to act manly. That's something you're supposed to know. So you sitting up there dressed in tight clothing, wearing perfume, and conversating with them with your, with your legs crossed. Okay, yeah, they down with the conversation because women naturally like to talk. But at the end of the day, it doesn't mean that they respect you as men. That's not a good look. Shows like that, y'all look real sweet and fruity doing stuff like that. Ain't nothing manly about no shit like that. Okay? You don't believe me? Find a woman and tell her to be real with you about it and see what she says. See how much she respect you as a man after she watch some shit like that. There ain't no manly shit. These little shows y'all doing, there ain't no manly shit. Just because you got women on there talking don't mean a damn thing. Women love to talk. They'll conversate with you all day long. But at the end of the conversation, doesn't mean that they want to go out with you. Don't mean that they respect you as a man. Hello?
Yeah. Well,
What they saying in the chat?
well, let's see. Azul Saints like I like for you to have a conversation with Afro Max. I don't know who Afro is, but
Someone that do Afro Power.
oh, Afro Power. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Sound like that would turn into a debate. Let me see. Um,
I would Azure, but he's right now he's ridiculously ignorant. It'll be hard to get through to him. He's extremely ignorant.
um, Mother Twerk says actions speak louder than words. I don't doubt you mean what you say, Max.
Hmm.
Uh, Mother Twerk says action speaks louder than words. I don't doubt you mean what you say.
Oh yeah. Well, that's who I am, man. I love black women. I mean, it was taught to me in my home, so I can't change who I am. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, I just blame dudes because this generation has not carried the love over. See, back in my day, you see, the women from my generation, they know that the men love them, and they still know that we love them today. Many of us are still married. I've been married for 20 years. My wife knows that I love her, so what's bothering me is the guys from this generation, they never carried that love over. They don't love the women today. That's why when you come out and you say to women today, I love you, they don't believe you. They think it's a damn joke. They think it's some kind of game that you're playing on them. Because you don't express no love. I haven't seen in the last year, I haven't seen any expressions of love in social media from this generation of men, black men. Now, I'm not saying I've gone everywhere, but most of the places I've been, I have not seen it. I haven't seen it. Okay? Haven't seen it at all. And it's sad because we should be expressing love for our women every day. It should be natural for us. Okay, it's natural for me to say I love a black woman. It rolls off my tongue naturally. I don't. It doesn't hurt me to say I love black women. I'm not pulling out my teeth saying I love black women. It doesn't hurt me in my heart to say I don't feel embarrassed or any of that. It's natural. It's in the heart, so it's easy to say. You niggas can't even say it because you ain't got nothing. But see, I can say it and back it up. I got something behind it. You niggas ain't got nothing behind it, so maybe you shouldn't say it. Because clearly, you Negroes today don't love black women. And I blame you for the reason why they think guys like me who do love them or some kind of gimmick. Simply because you haven't done what you were supposed to do and carry the love over generation after generation. Go ahead, Dave.
Okay. All right. Bro Speak says, and to be honest, you're not going to see it because you got too many broken men up here. Too many broken men in YouTube. Oh, he might have been talking to Mother Twerk. Let's see, 30 Varm, he's right. Nothing manly about it. There ain't nothing manly about cell phones neither. Oh yeah, there's a lot of young guys that prefer to talk through the cell phone and texting at that, not even a phone call. Okay,
Yeah, you got all of these shows with these dudes dressing in nice little tight pants and shoes and wearing perfume and got their hands between their knees and talking to women. Man, what y'all doing? Y'all think women see y'all as masculine and manly? No. What, just because you can have a conversation? Women love to talk. That don't mean shit. They women. They naturally love to talk. They'll sit there and have a conversation with you all day long. But it don't mean that they think you a man. Sitting up there looking all fruity and shit.
yeah. And how you got the nerve to be wearing tight pants, but having your underwear behind showing? I don't get
Man,
that.
looking fruity as hell.
Yeah, yeah. And he
Trying
said,
to talk like trying to talk like women. Trying to sound as sophisticated as women. Trying to be witty like women. Nigga, be a man.
okay. Oh, okay. Okay, let's continue on. Otherwise, we'll never finish this. All right,
Okay, go
let's.
ahead now. I'm gonna back off. Okay.
Okay.
We cannot be finishing it.
because he's not anti-black.
He is
But
anti-black.
no, it's not. But you know, we can just pretty much wrap this up because I ain't gonna be like arguing back and forth with you. But
I'm not arguing. I don't like arguing with women. I'm just saying my piece. I'm not gonna sit up and curse you out and say it's the truth. Hello?
504.
Am I still huh?
Hey,
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
gonna sit
here.
up here. Yeah, I'm not
I'm
gonna sit
here.
up here and curse a black woman out and say it's the truth and call you all out your name and say it's the truth and I'm not doing all of that. I don't get down like that.
Yeah, like I said on this, y'all got a little history already, man. And that's one thing. But I do get what you're saying. And look, and just because you see me on the panel, on the panel, sometime don't mean I'm a walking minion. You know,
Yeah,
I think
somebody
I'm a.
always defending them, man. It's just like,
Oh,
and
I
it's not
don't.
just him. And it's not
I
just
ain't
him,
mean
right?
to. Let him.
can y'all hear
It's
He
me?
got
not
an
just
issue.
right,
Yeah.
right, but it's not just him, right? It's other people like him, right? Like the Manosphere, the conscious community, the SYSBMs. People always jumping in front of them and defending them. When these guys are bullying women and bullying their children, man, the things he said about Mella's children the other day was absolutely insane. I ain't never heard a black man talk like that about a black woman's children. And I'm old school,
I didn't hear any of that. But
right?
like I said, I mean, you guys, if y'all want to finish talking about Real Brother, go right ahead. I mean, that's your show. But that ain't what I'm here for. Anyways, you came to me. Maybe I misunderstood some things. But either way, if we're really in it for Black people, we should always be able to sit at a table. I always believe that. And I look for
Y'all have.
positivity. I don't go on channels where we're just going to bash people and talk about what we don't like about their channel or their personalities. I'm opposite of that. And that's why you'll see me where you see me. I like to just hear people at least come with content and come with, if you want to debate or whatever, things like that. But, I do look for just honesty, and sometimes it doesn't matter how it comes. Like I just want it and I want to just grab that. I'm not with the phony stuff, so that's
Yeah,
why,
I feel you on that.
I run
They
by
got
myself.
yeah, they got
But it
good
was good
stuff to hear
talking
on
with
this
y'all.
channel.
Appreciate it. And
Okay.
yep, y'all have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming up. Yeah, go ahead, Kev.
Now, not once did you. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we just heard her. We just heard her there. Not once did Masha jump on her. He disagreed with her. He said he disagreed with her. And it's amazing how she can say that she don't go to channels where they bash other people's channel, to talk about how they do their thing. But hey, RBR constantly bashes other people and other people's channel. In fact, he go to their channels to bash them. That's why they're reluctant for him to go on, because they know he's just going to descend to bashing. And they keep saying you want the truth no matter how it comes. I keep getting the impression that you one of them people that believes the truth hurts. Real truth hurts. So if he's hurting you and he's hurting your feelings, and you getting hurt emotionally by him, he got to be telling the truth. No, he's just hurting you to hurt you, because he can, and you staying there to take it. It's not no truth. You're not a B. You're not a HOE or WHORE. You're not a prostitute. You're not a MF. You're not an F. You're not any of these names. You're not a female dog. You're not an animal. You're not a heifer. You're not anything. But because he said it and hurts, oh, it got to be the truth. You were being a B today. You were being a HO, a WHO, full on prostitute. Were you being any of these things he's calling you? Were you lying, or were you telling the truth? Have he said you lying when you know you was telling the truth? So what, you question that you was telling the truth? Or could he be lying? But yet you go to these channels and you see him hurting people. He's hurt. He hurt you. Hurt other not just the women. Hurt the men too. Get, but the men are used to it. They deal with it, or they spiral out and get all emotional. But he's deliberately hurting women. Go out his way to hurt them. He lashes out. When he lashes out, he's mad at something else or at someone else. But when he lashes out, does he go at that person? No, he goes at the woman who's either in the panel next to him, with him, and stuff like that. But yet you don't go to channels where they're attacking people, abusing people. They They criticizing how they do their shows or what they talking about or their content. Seems like me, you right in the middle of Abuse Central. RBR is the main one. That's part of the reason why he's not allowed at other people's channel. They don't want him there, or they give him 5 minutes to see how he goes, and he starts spiraling out, calling people stuff, getting that little giggle on. They kick him out. Mhm. Yeah. So so there's my receipts on how Max didn't do the things you said he did. Oh, and in case you say no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that he said that. Let me pull back my original receipt to talk about what she was uh fussing or claiming Max was doing when you were over there. Cause I stopped because I got mad, cause we got people coming here believing that Max is jumping on women. Max ain't be jumping on women. Just because he disagree with you don't mean he's jumping on you. And as I said, if you think Max disagreeing with you is jumping on you, you ain't been in some of these real streets where YouTube streets where the men do jump on the women verbally, pile on the panel. Mm-mm. That ain't nothing. Or maybe because you don't seem to be offended or seem to notice RBR doing it, maybe that's natural to you. What's going on in your environment that what RBR does is natural and it's okay? And it must mean you have a warped idea of how men treat women. All right. I'm going to show y'all the rest of what she was saying in RBR.
Probably not. Why? Because sterilized women can't have babies. So I know white women aren't responsible for 1.4 billion black people. So they're lying on Margaret Sanger.
Mm-hmm.
They're full of shit.
Well, that's not true, Daddy.
Yeah.
She was a eugenicist.
Well, then she did a horrible job. She did a horrible job.
No, because she failed.
Black people.
By then,
she didn't fail.
No, it didn't
She
succeed.
lied to the Nazis. She lied to
my
the
camera
Nazis.
off now.
And you motherfuckers believed it. And good for you. No, you look good though, Kai, man. You messing them up. You making them feel bad.
Thank you, real brother. They want to make me feel bad. They want me to wallow in the lies.
Mm-hmm.
When they can have it, they get paid first. The lies seem to get paid before the truth. So why hate on me? Y'all gonna get paid. Y'all gonna get all that.
Right.
I'm gonna get stuff that's priceless.
Right.
It ain't all about money.
Gonna pay him.
Yeah, and it's not even all about money. It's about connections. You got to make connections with people. You can get stuff without paying for it. It's connections.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, here's the thing. What Max and Mella should do is tell Margaret Sanger to stop lying. Whichever sissified trail, gay ass books or most, whatever sissy, gay sissy the Margaret Sanger character is, why don't they say, look, we have a problem with lying. We're coon ass niggas who lie all the damn time. The whole fucking show's about lying. Why don't you tell us who you are so we could have a discussion and stop letting people think you're Mella? Because you're just as dumb. So somebody.
I don't care what y'all think about my sexual. I'm sorry, real brother. Go ahead.
No, because I do want to close it out. This idiot City of Truth might want to come in here. If that's him, that might be Trail.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out. And now they want to
right.
come after my sexuality all over something I didn't even say. Queen My Eye Girl said something, and she was just playing, I'm not even gonna explain myself. I don't care.
Right. No, they
I don't care
do
what
anything.
you think, even if I am gay. What does that have to do with you? Or if I'm straight, what does that have to do with the truth and things like that?
Right.
And a lot of times you need to be not confused sexually, then I know you're more truthful, because the more truthful you are in your own life, then you can help shed that on other people. Y'all not going to stop me, and y'all not going to stop RBR's movement. And we're all going to be here to still support him. And y'all being here helps, but we don't have to argue. What are we arguing about? You could debate, but what are we fighting about?
They don't want to tell the truth.
No sense.
White people won't let them
and
tell
donate.
The truth.
The thing is pinned in the chat. I'll be donating soon too. I gotta get my dish together.
Okay. No, I appreciate it.
Yes, I always appreciate the donations that y'all send in. Seriously. And my eye girl,
appreciate
everybody.
you too, sister.
You too.
Don't listen to them haters.
Thank you.
Well, here's the thing. We do want to be in a position where we can dialogue and solve our problems by discussion. The white people, the Nazis, that these 5 idiots believe are superior, will not let them tell the truth. He thinks that he can intimidate me and bully me by saying stupid shit like he will be stopped. I will stop doing what? You will stop telling the truth, nigga. You will lie like us. You will become a liar. How? I'll kill you if you don't.
I'll chop you up and your wife and kids.
Here's Max. I'm gonna drive this fucking truck.
Bury your ass in a hole.
I'm gonna drive this truck off a cliff unless you start lying, real brother.
You know what's weird about Max? When I was over there,
All right, I think she's a little confused. She took it that when Max was talking about don't bring your lifestyle here, we'd be fine and stuff like that. We don't want to hear nothing about your lifestyle up in here. That she thought he was talking to her. No, he just said you could be one of the alphabet people and be up in here. We just don't want to know about it. Don't bring it up. Don't bring about your sexual thing and stuff like that. Let's just keep it on what we're talking about. We don't need to know who you're sleeping with, or who, or what size. We don't need to know all that. Just like she came in here, did she bring up that she was of the alphabet people? No. Did we know she was of the alphabet people? No. And that's the way we want to keep it. All right. So everybody, that's what's going on. I had to call her out and correct her. Yep. All right. Can y'all hear me? I know I'm not muted. Let's see. Did I fall off? Can y'all hear me? Max, Avenel, people in the chat, give me a 1. Let me know if somebody's hearing me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. Okay. What's going on down there in the chat? I saw something.
Okay. Let's see.
What's going on down there?
Let's see. Okay. Let me go back a little bit. Okay. Another RBR defender, Mother Twerks. Joseph Hillinger goes facts and truth name. RBR went full manosphere, Mother Twerk says. So FTW Neils, so conversations are promoted while the people bringing conversation are timed out. Laughing.
Wait. Say it again.
Okay, this FTW Neil person goes. So conversations are promoted while the people bringing conversation are timed out.
Well, that's a troll. That's somebody that's come here to put negativity on the channel. See, when they
Uh-huh.
talk like that, they have an agenda. They come here to try to give the channel some kind of bad name,
Uh-huh.
or try to give me some kind of bad reputation. And they go back and they tell other people, I went over there and they did all this stuff to me. Kind of like woke progressive. That's probably woke progressive.
Mhm.
That sounds like something he would do. Yeah.
Okay, Joseph Hillinger is talking to him. Goes, what makes you think it's mods timing you out? They're on uh, whatever way you pronounce RVR real name would tell
Darren
them
K.
not to
Cal.
do that unless, and he left it at unless with dot dot dot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, when they do stuff like that, they have an agenda. They're here to try to hurt the channel or try to cast the channel in some bad kind of light or whatever, you know. So you take it with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because we're not afraid of that either. Because your lies don't. We don't listen. Lies don't bother us. Okay, because we are who we are. We don't shy away from nobody. We pretty much transparent. Everybody know who Max and Dame, how we stand, and how we roll. We're very consistent. We don't change for nobody. So if you come in here lying and saying that we did this, this, and that, you're gonna stick out like a sore thumb because people who've been rocking with us know that we don't change. We stay consistent. So lying on us is useless. Okay? My thing is though is when you come in here and you purposely try to start some shit to try to get the chat all screwed up and mixed up and stuff like that. Now I got a serious problem with you because now you mess with the people in my chat. Because you can't get to me. Nothing you guys can do that will get to me. Okay, so you can't beat me. So you want to go after my chat. You want to try to break up my chat. You know.
Yeah. So yeah, we don't encourage fighting in the chat. We either try to break it up or we're gonna time
What
out
else?
some
I'm
people.
curious. What else is this person saying? What else are they
Oh,
saying?
I'm gonna have to go back because truth is talking to him now. I said I was timing you because you full of ish. LOL. We've been establishing you were a troll. Now what?
Yeah. Yeah, stay on them, Truths, because he is a troll. Whenever they talk like that, they got an agenda. Okay? They come in here looking for trouble. They come in here, they try to find some kind of way to tarnish his channel. Whether give the Black Knight a bad reputation, give the women a bad reputation, or give the channel a bad reputation. And these are never credible people. These are just trolls that come out of the manosphere. Could be some people who came from RBR, you know. Could be some SYSBMs, you
Could
know.
be some red pillars.
Could be some red pills because we've been beefing with the red pill guys too. So me and Supreme had that throwdown, and me and Red Supreme had that throwdown. So it could be some red pill guys, you know. You have to understand something too, Mother Earth, that I'm pretty much outnumbered. Okay, there's like a ton of dudes, right, and women against me and against this channel, and I hardly have no help except for the women on this chat panel with me, and a few brothers and sisters in the chat room. That's all the help I got. I don't have no brothers outside this channel that want to help or link up with me to try to help protect this space or fight the fight or nothing. They all phony. They're all backstabbers. And they're all full of shit. So all I got is the women that are by my side and a few brothers and sisters that's in the chat that I can trust. And it's us against all of them. And believe me, it is a gang of them. You know, we even got women after us too because you got some women who side with these guys. Like you just seen old girl. You know what? How many of y'all noticed that she said RBR got her and she's still with him? How many of y'all noticed she said that?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's so disturbing about this whole thing. Like, what do you mean he got you? This dude is a man. I tell you stuff. I will never understand anything like that. I just won't. And they think that you're jealous because you're dumbfounded. You know what I mean? Like, nah, it's like, are you serious? This guy's a lunatic. And he hates women. What do you mean he got you? And you still with him? Are you crazy too? I mean, it's, but nah, I mean, we ain't really got no help, man. We just got the, like I said, it's me and my ladies right here. And a few brothers and sisters in the chat that still stand with us. That's all we got. And we defend ourselves against all these riffraffs who keep coming in here trying to hurt the channel, keep coming in here trying to find ways to disrespect women, you know?
Uh-huh. That's interesting.
What's that?
Malik says Kai and RBR are family. That's why she sides with him.
Hmm. They are? Oh,
Well, that would explain it.
that would explain it. Gotta be.
Well, I was saying a wife, but I didn't think about maybe it was another family member.
You think that was the wife?
Well, I don't know, but the way she was defending him, that kind of that determination, no matter what. Usually, I associate with a wife, especially abused wife. But I didn't think about maybe it was one of his family members, maybe one of his brothers or sisters. Wait, one of his sisters. Sorry, maybe one of his sisters or nieces or you know or in-laws. Some people believe like you side with family no matter what, even when they're wrong. I've seen it in my family. I heard stories. You
Hmm.
know, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, Malik says I think that maybe that she's maybe the wife.
Hmm.
Well,
Possibly.
well, in that case, no matter what we say or do, um,
Hmm.
she's always gonna be by his side. No matter what he says or
Well,
do, he can't do no
well,
wrong.
this is a really, really tough fight. It's definitely not a fair fight because we're outnumbered. But we're not scared and we're not weak.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay, now there's a debate going on. Joseph Hillinger said, if Kai is family, do not attack her. Anyone does so, Theron would say he has proof his family is being attacked. Be careful.
Yeah, but you know what though? We don't attack her. No one's attacked. We're not even worried about stuff like that because we don't do that. But he wouldn't have any room to say anything about attacking anybody's family when he sat up there and talked about Mella's child like a dog and then berated her like she was a dog and talked about Miss FedEx children and all this other stuff. I mean, we could pull receipts on him real quick. I got receipts on him right now attacking women and their children. So I'll be off if you listening. You want to play that card? We can play that card. I mean, we're not going to flat out attack nobody in your family. We don't get down like that. But we can pull your card. We can definitely pull your card. We got several receipts with you on it talking crazy about people's children. Even attacking some people's children. We got several receipts. Attacking people's children that never said a word to you. So do you really want to play that game? You don't want to play it with me. You might want to play that with someone else because I got receipts that I'm holding on to for a rainy day. See, that's why I like showing it, right? Because then they can't, then, once you see it and hear it, then what is he going to say, right? Oh, it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. And your credibility is shot, like books from Moses. That's why he hasn't been around, because his credibility is shot. He didn't think I had those receipts to expose him for a filthy liar. And I keep my receipts, man. But anything, RBO, I got enough receipts where people should be at. They should be after you for attacking their family. Yeah, so you definitely don't want to get into that when you don't want to play that game with me. Go ahead, Dan.
Okay. Malik says, play back the part where she appreciates the Cash App that people send him.
Oh, I didn't even hear that. Good looking out. Where's that part at, Dan? What she's talking about?
I believe so. I know it's like close to the end, and okay, shouldn't be not too far from here. Let me back it up a little bit. Let me see.
Yeah, time. The whole fucking show's about lying. Why don't you tell us who you are so we can have a discussion and stop letting.
Okay.
And people think you're Mella because you're just as dumb. So somebody.
I don't care what y'all think about my sexual. I'm sorry, real brother. Go ahead.
No, I do want to close it out. This idiot, City of Truth, might want to come in here. If that's him, that might be Trail.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out. And now they want to come after my sexuality all over something I didn't even say. Queen, my eye girl said something, and she was just playing, I'm not even gonna explain myself. I don't care.
Right now, they
I don't care what you think. Even if I am gay, what does that have to do with you? Or if I'm straight, what does that have to do with the truth and things like that?
Right.
And a lot of times you need to be not confused sexually, then I know you're more truthful, because the more truthful you are in your own life, then you can help shed that on other people. Y'all not going to stop me, and y'all not going to stop RBR's movement. And we're all going to be here to still support him. And y'all being here helps, but we don't have to argue. What are we arguing about? We could debate, but what are we fighting about?
They don't want to tell the truth.
No sense.
White people won't let them
and
tell
donate.
The truth.
The thing is pinned in the chat. I'll be donating soon too. I gotta get my dish together.
Okay. No, I appreciate
it. I always appreciate the donations that y'all send in. Seriously. And my
appreciate you too. Ooh, good one, Mika. Wow, y'all heard that?
Malik.
Malika.
No, Malik.
Good one. Malik.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Malik? A new person?
Yeah, He came around for a couple of days.
Shout out to Malik. Wow, y'all heard that?
Mm-hmm.
That's either a wife or a girlfriend, y'all.
Yeah.
That's either a wife or a girlfriend.
He said it may be his daughter, because how old is his daughter? Who else will go hard in the pay for the nutcase?
Yeah. And then she said, first of all, RBR, what movement? The hell is he talking about? Movement. And two, debate what? You can't debate him. He's undebatable. That doesn't mean that he's smart. He's crazy. I mean, that's debate. Debate what? You can't debate with that coop. But she said that she appreciates the donuts. The donuts. Yeah, man, that's definitely a sister. Somebody. Yeah, that's somebody related to him. It may not be baby. Could be a daughter. Could be a sister. Could be a daughter or a sister. Why else would she come for me, right? Because I was probably his greatest threat. Because I've been going at him hard lately. So she probably perceived me as a threat and tried to come and stop me and slow me down. Okay. And that's why she ignored what he did to Mella.
Mm-hmm.
All makes sense now. That's definitely some kind of relative or something. I don't think it's baby. I don't think it's his wife, but it's somebody that's kin to him. What do y'all think in the chat? This is a mystery, right? Hey, dang, what do y'all think in the chat, y'all? Y'all think I don't think it's baby. I don't think it's his wife. It could be his younger sister. Could be his daughter.
Yeah.
You know what they saying in the chat?
Let me see. Um, he said thank you for the compliment.
Yeah,
Nothing
shout
new's
out
found
to
up in the
Malik.
chat yet. Mm.
Shout out to Malik. Great. I didn't even hear that, man. I didn't even realize that. That's definitely a sister, a young somebody. I'm gonna say it's a sister or maybe a daughter.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
said she said it to Queen Ma'at also. The same woman that she got into a fight just 24 hours ago. Now you're
Uh huh.
best friends.
Uh huh. Well, don't take Queen Maud too seriously. Queen Maud is suffering from trauma and can't really take her too seriously. Okay, we're gonna have to ignore her. Because she's suffering from trauma. Okay, so we're gonna have to ignore her from time to time. But
Yeah.
uh, ain't that something? So we learned something today. Shout out to Malik, man. We just learned something tonight. So from now on, we know what's going on with her. She's some kind of relative, or she's something to him other than just a she's close to him. So she's a relative or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. Ain't nobody tripping. Ain't nobody tripping. I'm pretty sure he got family that loves him, just like the people who he berating demean. They got family that love them too. Mella got people. Mella got family that love her too. Okay, she got family that loves her too. Let's not forget that. And this dog just sat up there and called her all kinds of names and treated her like her life was insignificant.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on in the chat?
Okay. Um. Tim Harvey must have came back. He's going. What's up, Mana? Manoa. Manoa saying hi back. Oh. Manoa says she must be in his inner circle.
Yeah, in a circle, I agree with that too. In a circle, she's somebody close to him.
Uh,
He's probably
and
somebody he see every day.
mhm. And Malik goes. Plus, RBR lied about people threatening to attack his family. His kids are in their 30s and not 14 years old.
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
wouldn't. I wouldn't doubt it.
And Yvette says exactly, Knight. She's a troll. Family or not, it doesn't matter. Knight, don't be distracted. Continue to stay on RBR. He's upset. You're the truth, and you speaking out.
I
That's from
appreciate that.
Yvette.
I appreciate that. But we're gonna give him a break for a while. We're gonna get back to some more prevalent content. Getting back to helping our black women. I do want to get on health care for pregnant black women. We got to start getting that out there. Our black pregnant women need more for better health care. There's other content that we want to do other than RBR. You know, the women gonna have to see him for who he really is. Um, you know, I don't know what's hard about it, but I mean, he's obvious with it. He's not even hiding it. But well, okay, if that's her man or whatever, but she has a right, you know. But you know, we not attacking her or anything like that. We ain't even getting down like that. But that's definitely a kin, or like Manu said, somebody in her inner circle. His inner circle, I mean. You know. Thunder Princess. Where's Abby? She probably fell asleep.
Okay. So, should we end this?
Yeah, let's go on and shut it down. We done pretty much made our point. We done debunked everything, you know. Ain't nobody lied on her. Ain't nobody jumped on her. And, you know, I wanted to get this in for Mella and get back at RBR for what he did, you know, to Mella today. I wasn't feeling it all. And shout out to Mella if you are listening. This one was for you, you know. And I guess I'll holler at you the next time I see you.
All right.
You know.
All right. Peace, power, and unity, everyone. Thanks for coming.
All right, y'all.
We'll see you tomorrow night. Tomorrow evening. For our live tomorrow, and of course,
Yeah, oh,
there's
I forgot.
ladies' night.
I forgot. We do got another show. We doing RBR tomorrow called Inside the Mind of a Madman. I'm not sure we should still do it, right? Maybe we should do something else. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We might change that show to something else. Might do a Black Ops debate rather than talk about RBR. I would like to get a debate, you know, some debates going on. We got to get our debate league going. We got to get somebody, some people ready to debate. But y'all got to debate on the panel, though. Y'all can't be debating back and forth in the chat and all that. You know. So you know, y'all got to get ready to do the debate on the channel. We got to get back.
Do anybody any good?
Yeah, so we got to get back to having our formal debates, so we can build up our debate league. All right. All right, Dame, you got that stoner?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. We just had some things we wanted to clear up. We wanted to defend my fellow servicewoman, Mella, and shout out to her and her kid. And we wanted to expose Kai for the liar she really was. And if you notice, I did not go in on her. The women did. The women of the East Star Nation did. That's how we get down. We old school. I go after the men. The women go after the women. Feel me? All right, Dame. Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Good night. Sleep tight. See y'all tomorrow.
Peace, power, and unity, y'all. All right, Dame.
Good night. Peace.
Hey, this a stoner music, man.